What's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to a little bit of a different type of video here on the channel. That is right, we're going to be doing 5 tips to get better at PvP in this video. So hopefully you guys go on to enjoy this episode, and let's get right into it. So with the recent announcement of battle mode here on Minecraft console, I figured I would make this type of video, and there has been a ton of stuff, a ton of talk about battle mode in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to link a video down below in the description of someone else who covered the details way better than I ever could. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about battle mode, go over there and go check that video out. But I'm going to do my best to try to explain it right now. So basically, battle mode is a mini type of Hunger Games where you go, you get some stuff from chests, and then you fight it out against a bunch of people. And there's been a lot of talk about it, and it's actually been confirmed for an update that is going to be coming out sometime this summer. So I'm pretty hyped for that, and I hope you guys are as well. So yeah, battle mode is going to be coming. It's going to be absolutely crazy, and I just cannot wait for it. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips that will hopefully help you dominate the battles in battle mode and beat all your friends and everything like that. So hopefully you guys go on to enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so for tip number 1, we are here on our military map, and our first tip is the proper inventory. So everyone likes their own type of inventory, but this is like the kind of organization I like. I like my sword in slot 1, my bow in slot 2, my golden apples. If I am fighting someone, I would rather have golden apples than anything else right here in slot 3, and then a water bucket to make sure I put myself out if I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on creative, so that's not going to work out very well. Well, I can put it out with my blocks, I guess, because I do have my blocks over here in slot 5, and then for these two blocks, or these two slots in my hotbar, I didn't really know what to put in, but if you do have any type of potions, I think those would work really well in 6 and 7, and then food in 8, and then a lava bucket in number 9. So the lava bucket is obviously pretty useful, and if you're fighting someone with your sword, you can quickly switch to your lava bucket, and that's the same thing with the bow. So I like those, and I think this is a pretty good hotbar setup. Alrighty guys, for this next tip, you have to go into your options and go under settings and then options, and then you'll go into game sensitivity. And I think for fighting somebody, if you are going to be using a bow, then this is definitely the right sensitivity between 140 and 160. I think that's a pretty good sensitivity if you're using a bow. But if you're just using melee, you might want to go up a little bit more because what you want to do when you have sensitivity is it's all about just moving faster than the other player. So if you can try to strafe around them, and we'll spawn a zombie here to kind of test this out, if you can try to strafe around him, you can definitely look at him a little bit quicker than what they can for you, especially if you have a higher game sensitivity. So you want to make sure you increase your game sensitivity so that you can fight mobs and even people a lot better. Alrighty guys, so my next tip is to make sure you have a lava bucket on you while you're fighting. Now we talked about the lava bucket a little bit earlier in the video because I said I put it in my 9th slot, and a lava bucket is just really good and helps you fight off those people pretty well. So if you have some zombies or some people that you're fighting, it's really great if you can just set them on fire real quick, and then you can actually start getting the hits in, and the fire does really well. And another thing you can do is just get them stuck in that lava and hope that you can keep hitting them back into it, and they take quite a bit of damage if they're in the lava. And then the last thing is if there is a wall. Now this map won't help us out too much, but in a case like this, if they're right there, you might want to try to hit them back into the wall and then place the lava on the wall. And there he goes, he starts to burn in the wall. So it's really helpful if you are playing in a map that has a wall and everything like that. You can real quick place the lava down, set him on fire, and then start to kill him. Alrighty guys, and for tip number 4, you want to make sure you have the proper healing while you are fighting someone. So if you have the ability to, make sure you make some healing potions, and as well as some golden apples, because they really are helpful if you're in a fight, especially if you get in a case where there's multiple people shooting at you. You definitely have a lot of healing that's going to help you win these fights, so you can just go in and just start destroying your foes. Of course, healing potions definitely come in handy if you ever get low, that you can come right back in here and just start beating them up. Make sure you watch out for that lava, that's for sure, especially if there is some lava down. You gotta make sure you stay away from that. But yeah, it's really helpful if you have a lot of healing and you can take down a ton of stuff. I'm a porcupine. Alrighty guys, and for my last tip, we have our MLG water bucket right here, and it's going to really help us out. So if you are about to take some fall damage, make sure you have a water bucket on you, and you can just place it down and negate that fall damage. And oh, I thought I didn't pick up that water, but it's really helpful if you get really good at this. You can definitely do it from a lot higher of height. So let's try to fly up here and see if we can do it from this height. And boom, yep, see, you just place it down, pick it right back up, and go on with your day. So it's really helpful to do it, and definitely negates a lot of fall damage that you might be taking during PvP. Alrighty guys, to summarize my 5 tips, the first one would be to organize your hotbar in the way that suits you, the best way to fight in PvP, whatever. Alrighty guys, to summarize my tips, number 1 would be to organize your hotbar in whatever way suits you, whatever way you think is the best and is going to help you fight other people. That is what you want to do. Tip number 2 would be to increase your game sensitivity to around 140 to 160 so that you can strafe around your opponents and get a lot of hits on them. Tip number 3 is to use lava in all your fights. You want to make sure you have that lava bucket on you so that you can set them on fire and give that little extra damage to win the fight. And tip number 4 is to make sure you have healing items on you at all times, because you do want to make sure that you can heal up if you're in a bad situation. And lastly, tip number 5 is to make sure you have that water bucket on you so that you can negate fall damage if you're about to take it. And that is going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Tips. So if you guys want to see more of these type of videos in the future, I did a parkour one a while ago, so I'll probably link that in the description as well if you want to go check that out. And yeah, if you want to see any of the other types of tips that I could try to give you guys, then that would be pretty cool, and I'll try to make those videos, and maybe we can even make this into a series. I don't know, but good luck to you guys once battle mode comes out. I am definitely hyped for it, and I hope you guys are as well. But that is going to do it for this video, so hopefully you guys did all enjoy it. I'm out for now. Peace!